Hi, it's Dr. Steve Warner, Regenerative Wellness Center, just with another tip today. Just trying to give you some other ideas of how to improve your immune system, to help you be a better fighter against any type of microorganism, virus, bacteria, fungi, anything sort of attacking our body. You know, we know that it's important to build it up, that you're at your peak in order to be able to function and have good health. So we've talked about over-the-counter vitamins and minerals. We talked about IV forms of vitamins and minerals. Today, for just a second, I want to talk about peptides. You hear about peptides, now in the marketplace, but peptides we have thousands of them in our body that have different messaging function to turn on certain processes in our body or turn them off. And by using small chains or amino acids that are hooked together, these peptides can get in our body, signal things to turn them on or turn them off. From the research that's been out there and it's been done for years, it's in the peer-reviewed literature. I mean, doctors have studied it. There's case studies on it that show that it works. There's several that I'm using to help boost up your system. The first one being something called thymosin alpha-1. It was recently approved by the FDA as actually a prescription item. But we're able to get it compounded just for you to boost up your immune system. What happens is kids, we have a good thymus gland here, and it produces T helper cells and T killer cells, and then it stimulates your body through macrophages and B cells, all this kind of information. It's not important, but it boosts our immune system from our thymus gland. As we get older, it starts shrinking, it starts shriveling up. And by the time we even get into our 20s, in late 20s, it's gone. We don't have that protection. So the thymosin alpha-1 peptide that I'm using, you give yourself a little teeny shot. We're just using a tuberculin syringe actually, and you put it in your arm every night or in the morning. And what it does is it starts increasing what's left of your thymus gland and finding those T cells that are found in your spleen and other parts of your body, starts increasing those. And those particular T cells that are the helper cells or killer cells, they go out there and attack the viruses and the bacteria and any type of microorganism. So we found from the studies that doing a dose like 1.5 milligrams twice a week or a smaller dose every day, and then if you did have the virus, let's say, you do it twice a day, they found it's effective as a lot of the medications out there. That's why the FDA just recently approved it as a pharmaceutical drug. But we now have it at a great formulation from a compounded pharmacy that's FDA approved that we can give to you, that you do yourself to improve your immune system and be a fighter. We also have several others, one called CELAC that's been used in Europe for years. It fights infections and sort of funny, as a side effect, it calms down anxiety. They say it works better than those nerve pills people take, like the Valium and Ativan and Xanax. It works really good in calming you down. So we have that for you in a nasal spray. So a spray up your nose, again, the studies show that it kills the viruses, but it also relaxes you, helps decrease your stress levels so you feel better. We know we're getting stressed around our country from this virus and the pandemic going around. And so people are worrying. What happens when you worry? Your cortisol levels and your adrenal glands start getting shot. They can become fatigued. They don't work as well. And then you don't feel sluggish and tired and don't feel well. And then if you were exposed to, let's say, somebody with a coronavirus, you're more apt to get it because your whole immune system is not functioning at its peak. So we're using the CELAC. We're using the thymosin alpha-1, one in a shot form, one in a nasal spray, and another third one called LL37. Again, great antimicrobial, antifungal agent. Again, you give yourself a shot at it. So one of those three products really works. I want you to read about it, think about it. I'm just here to give you some information. The studies I'm seeing have been very beneficial. I know people are feeling better on them that I've given it to, and we'd love to have you call us for more information. But again, think about it. Thymosin, that's THYMOSIN, and then alpha-1. There's a beta one that also works, but alpha-1. And see what you think about it. And if you have questions, let us know. We're glad to help you. We're just trying every day to give you some more tips to make your body function at its highest and help you and your family get through this whole, pandemic in a healthy fashion.